Good morning, folks, or good day, depending on what time it is you're watching this. Hope all is well with you. We're moving along. We're doing well here. I was just at Lowe's picking up some stuff. I had to get some hangers for the mirror. All my window blinds are done. Everything is done except the mirror in the bathroom. I've got to do a shelf in the bathroom. I have to measure for that, and I've got to go back to Lowe's and get a shelf over the laundry area. That's one thing that has to be done. That's not crucial until I move in or after a final inspection, but it needs to get done. As well as we're going to be putting my mailbox in this week. We're there, folks. We are there, and I love it. But I was looking at something interesting I figure I'd talk about. You know, it's easy to accrue a bunch of, you have all these cleaners and all the stuff at your house you never use because you think it's the next great thing or it's going to do something unique and magical. And the truth is, if you look at the cleaning aisle at Walmart or Lowe's or wherever, most all of them, they all do the same thing. You don't need but one good cleaner. Basically, you need a good disinfectant like a Clorox cleaner, a Lysol cleaner for your bathroom, and have a multi-surface cleaner for your kitchen area. You can use Microban, or you can use, I use Windex multi-surface cleaner for the counters and stuff like that. It's really good because it does the windows, it does the counters, everything. That's all you need. You don't need all this stuff. You might need some cleaning towels, or you may need something to clean your dishes. Dawn dish liquid is fantastic. Excuse me. But Dawn dish liquid is fantastic when it comes to pretty much anything you need to do with. In fact, I've got a bottle of water and Dawn dish liquid at the house now that I use when I caulk, just to kind of lightly mist and run the bead over, and it wipes up that caulk where the caulk dries. It's ideal. So when I caulk my baseboards, I'll use a little bit of that to lightly mist over it, run your finger over it, and take the towel and clean the excess in it. It caulks beautifully, it really does. I had a guy that was putting my counters in my condos a few years ago to show me that, which I thought was really cool. So, but other than that, we are doing well. I'm calling for a final inspection this Thursday in a couple of days here, and I've called to find out if there's anything I needed to know, anything has to be in that house, anything to check, and they said nothing. He said, you pretty much have it covered. So I'm going to call here in a little bit. I'm going to see if I can get for Thursday morning, and we're going to make it happen. You're definitely going to make it happen, indeed. So let's see what we can get done. So out of everything that I'm doing, let's hope this mirror is not the one thing that gives me the biggest trouble. But it dawned on me that I don't have, but I've got a strong hook here and a strong hook on this side on the very corners. And it dawned on me as I was getting wall anchors, a little pack of them today, is that this wire, it's 50-pound braided wire that you put on picture frames and stuff. This stuff here is strong and it works great. If you put it on right, it works very well, I might add. It will work well. And of course, I'm not going to use the whole length of this, but I need a long enough length to where I can get enough winds on this thing. When you do it and you twist it and pull it and whatever you do, it's almost like a fisherman's knot. It's what you do. Means it's going to get on there. It's not going to go anywhere. So, but tomorrow morning is final inspection. I'm so ready. Get in here, get it done. I can relax more once I get that because I got small stuff to do. Get this place cleaned up. Tonight I've got to clean my floors and with my baseboards. That's the goal of getting this mirror on the wall. That'll be cool. And then getting everything out of here and straightened up. Stuff I don't want in here when he comes in here tomorrow. And he gives me my green light and we get that. I'm green to move in. And we're going to do that. I've got to make a trip to IKEA. I said that before. I got to get a wall closet system. I'm going to get a couple of nightstands that I like. I'm getting them in white versus to the natural I had on my last bedroom suite. A couple of nightstands. I think they're very reasonable. The bed frame is here. The mattress will be here next week sometime. The microwave will be here next week. There's no hurry on that. I'm planning on maybe moving in here around March 1st. But we got to get through final inspection tomorrow, and I think it's just him coming in here, seeing everything running, checking the sockets, making sure we're good. Once he does it, he does his socket checker thing, we're good. Hopefully no curveballs and no surprises. I think we'll be good. So let's see how inspection goes, and let's see if we can get this mirror on the down wall. Let's hope we can do that. Half frame looks pretty good on there. Took some serious measuring, about 10 to 15 times, but we got it. I tell you, the more you do it, the better you get at it, I guess. God knows I've measured enough with this house. Well, we're here for final inspection this morning. Let's hope it goes well. Meanwhile, I'm just cleaning windows, trying to get them clean, and that's a chore. I tell you, what I need to do is I've got those window towels, because the cloth towels that I'm using are causing little haze of smears and stuff. So ones that are made for cleaning windows are the best. I have to definitely come back and get that done. But just doing that while I'm waiting on the inspector. Getting some stuff done. One last thing I need to do before I get in here in a few weeks. I was hoping, pray everything goes well this morning, which I believe it will. I think I can do my happy dance. Yes, I can. I had to wait till the inspector left before I did it. We did it. Finally, I can't believe, I don't know how I did this. I swear I don't. I had a guiding hand on this, but this house is cleared for me I can move in if I want to right now. But I've got cleaning to do, baseboards to caulk. We got a couple weeks. I've got to order my appliances, plural, and do some other stuff. So, but we're going to get it done, folks. We are cleared on this house. It's done, baby. He couldn't have been any more cool. I mean, the inspector I had was so cool, and I thanked him. I said, you guys have been wonderful. I appreciate you so much. I really did. So I got to get the certificate of occupancy, and I got to call my insurance company and get this stuff done. And once we get in here and moved and settled, then I got to work on the outside. We're going to do some stuff on that deal. Work on the property. I got a skirt. I'm going to do something cool with the skirting around the house. We'll talk about that later. But we got certificate of occupancy, and we are cleared to go. And what I'm going to do is get on here, and I'm going to talk about the breakdown of the cost and, my process. I'm going to talk about it one video, and you can refer back to other videos I've been watching. Some of the stuff I've gone through, and some of the setbacks, frustrations, humps in the road, but what it takes to do this if you want to do it. It is affordable. Just set a plan in place and do it. We'll talk about that more later. And, as time progresses, we'll talk about it. But we're done, folks, on this deal. Not 100% done. I've got things to do in here, but we're done with the county. We're cleared. I think it's cool. It really is. Great. So it's pretty cool. We've got the final inspection pass, and we're ready to go here. I asked the inspector out of curiosity because we were talking about, he said I was the first in the county here to do this legally. I may be one of the first in the state of South Carolina to do this legally. He said that, there's a lot of people that do this and they start on it, and then they've already started on it and they ask for a permit, and we go out and look at it, and then I said, what do y'all do in that situation? You fail it and tell them that you can't issue the permit? And he's like, well, their permit fees double, for one, and there's some other things that takes them a lot longer to get through. But if they already put sheetrock in, they've got to tear it out, and they've got to go through inspection, what they've done with plumbing. And he said it could get pretty ugly. He said they kind of have to go backwards. It ends up costing them a lot more money. But he said there are instances where we can't issue a permit because they pretty much almost finished the project, and you can't do that. You got a lot of places that are sitting empty that they can't do anything with. So keep that in mind if you ever do this. This is another reason why you've got to do the right thing and do the stuff legally. Indeed.